What's up, everybody? Welcome to Best Massage Tech, where today I'm answering the popular question, how do I use a massage gun on my back when I'm by myself? Many people purchase a massage gun in hopes of alleviating either upper or lower back pain, but once the device actually arrives, they can't figure out how to properly use it to target the areas they were hoping to hit. So today I'm going to offer 4 pieces of advice, 2 which will be actually tips to use with your massage gun, and 2 which will be 2 different devices that you can add on to your massage gun to assist you when you're by yourself. So today I'm going to be using both my Theragun Pro and my Hypervolt Plus as an example. And this is just to show that these tips can work with no matter what massage gun you have, whether it's kind of a standard T-shaped one, or if you have something like a Theragun that's more of a triangle shape. And one of the first tips that I'm going to offer, it actually has to do with how you're actually holding the device. So specifically with a Theragun, there's 4 different grips that you can use that they call either the standard grip, the base grip, the reverse grip, or the false grip. So specifically, I'm going to take a look at using this on your lower back. And when you're going to use this on your lower back, you want to use this false grip. And so a good way to look at it is if you have your device with the massage head facing at a 90-degree angle, you want to take your hands in and go perpendicular to the handle so that once you grip it, your fingers are actually pointing towards your body. And then when you go to massage it, you're just going to flip it upside down and you can go up and down your back and be able to actually pull the device towards you. Now when I'm using a Theragun, I like to have it at a little bit more of an acute angle. So if you do have the Pro, you can adjust it to this angle. If you have the Elite, the Prime, or maybe you have some of the older generation ones, it's already going to be fixed at this angle. So it makes it real easy for you to be able to pull it in at this angle. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on and just show this. So again, you're going to grip it, fingers facing me, flip it upside down, and this allows it that I can pull it into my body. And it's the same concept if you have something that's more of a T-shape. Again, you're going to hold it out at a 90-degree angle. So you've got this fixed angle here. Take your hand perpendicular so the fingers are facing you. And again, you're just going to flip it upside down so you can go up and down. So I'll turn it on here just so everybody can see what that looks like just in use. So that's the first tip. The second tip is going to take advantage of something that most people are going to have in their living rooms, and that's this couch that I'm sitting on right here. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take the device and turn it on, and I'm going to stick it in between my couch cushion. Now when I'm doing this, the couch cushion is going to hold the massage gun in place, and I want to have it positioned so just the attachment head is sticking just out past the cushion. Then I can go ahead and turn the device on, and I can sit on the floor, and the couch cushion is going to hold in place, and I can go up and down my back. And you can hear it, it's working. I'm using it on my back. I can get down low, up into my shoulders. And this same strategy will work for a Theragun as well. For this one, I'm going to make sure that it is closer to that 90-degree angle. And again, you're just going to stick it between the cushions to make sure the attachment head is the only part sticking out past the cushion. And that's just to make sure that the cushion's holding onto the most part of the device as possible. Turn it on. And you can go up and down your back with it and not have to worry about holding it at any weird angles. Now some people might not have a couch that you can actually go between the cushions, but you might be able to go under the cushions. So always consider that that's an option as well. It's the same concept. You just want to have the massage head attachment being the only part that's sticking out. Similar to this, you can also use a bed. So if you find that a couch cushion isn't enough to actually hold your massage gun in place, consider putting it between your mattress and your box spring on your bed. The mattress is definitely going to be a lot heavier and it shouldn't move around when you're pushing into it. The third tip involves actually purchasing another item to accompany your massage gun, and that product is the Universal Power Massager mount from Tim Tam. Now this is a mount that's specifically designed to hold a massage gun in place. It's basically like a vice grip that mounts onto a squat rack and it will hold your massage gun in one place. Now it is designed specifically to use on a squat rack, so you are going to have access to a gym that actually has a hole in the squat rack that you can put a bolt through and actually fasten the attachment onto. But that mount is able to be used on any device. It doesn't have to be a Tim Tam power massager. You can use it on a Hypervolt, you can use it on a Theragun, and that's what makes it really, really great. But again, it is not that versatile because it can only be used on a squat rack. And that leads me to my fourth tip, which is to purchase a different mount called the Mantis Mount. This is a mount that I recently came across. It's something that's designed to fit on most massage guns, and you can use it in a variety of different places. So not only can you use it on a squat rack like the Tim Tam mount, but you can also use it on a door frame, you can use it on a fence post, you can use it on anything that you can actually fit this bracket up against. And the way it works is you have basically two different straps. The bottom strap goes around the bottom of the device just to hold it on, and then the top strap will either go around the post or whatever you're mounting it to and the top part of the gun. Or if you're going to use it in a door frame, you're going to want to wrap it around a sock or something soft-sided and close the door so it just has something to provide some tension against. And it mounts right up against it by itself. It is a little bit cheaper, but there is a little bit of a learning curve that goes with it. It took me a while to get it in the right place so that the device was actually holding still. And I have been in communication with the gentleman that created this device, so I know he's working on putting some good instructions out there for everybody. But this is an awesome tool, and I actually have a discount link that I'll go ahead and drop in the description. If you're somebody that has a difficult time getting a good amount of pressure on your back and you live by yourself, definitely would be a great investment here. I know it's kind of annoying that you have to buy something else in order to use a device that you already spent a lot of money on. But this tool does go a long way in helping you get some of that additional pressure on different parts of your back or other hard to reach spots in your body. And so you can go ahead, again, get that in the description link. If you have any questions about it, I'm happy to answer it. I'm still trying to figure out how to use it a little bit myself. And as I get more experience with it with my different devices, I'll have some more knowledge to share there. I have tried it with both the Hypervolt Plus and the Theragun Pro. It does work. I will say it's a little bit more difficult with the Theragun. But that being said, after pulling on the straps quite a bit and moving them around, it does eventually hold it in place. It just takes a little bit of trial and error to get it where you need to. But those are 4 tips. If there's a tip that you have that you use that I didn't mention, I would love to hear about it. Go ahead and drop it down below. Or if you have any other questions about these 4 tips that I mentioned, glad to answer them. Always appreciate those of you that consider liking and subscribing. Those are my 4 tips. Thanks for watching.